On a gray Tuesday morning in Portland, Maya Reyes sits at her kitchen island with her eyes closed. Rain traces lines down the window behind her. A mug of black coffee sends a thin curl of steam past her chin. Scattered across the white quartz countertop are crumpled receipts, a yellow legal pad, and a laptop open to a tax spreadsheet. She looks peaceful. But 14 months ago, this same kitchen island was the site of a financial ambush. Maya had left her corporate design job in January of that year to freelance full-time. She was good at it, landed clients quickly, billed $62,000 her first year. Then April arrived. Her accountant looked across his desk and said the number out loud, $14,200. That was her self-employment tax bill. Not income tax on top of it, just the self-employment portion. Social Security and Medicare, both halves, because she was now both the employer and the employee. Maya had saved nothing for taxes, not a dollar. She paid the bill on a credit card at 19% interest and drove home in silence. That night at the kitchen island, she opened a fresh spreadsheet and made a decision. Every single morning before client work, she would sit at this counter with her coffee and enter every receipt from the day before. Every Uber to a client meeting, every Adobe subscription renewal, every ream of paper, every lunch with a prospect, every mile driven to a co-working space. It took 7 minutes a day. She bought a box of small manila envelopes and labeled them by month. Paper receipts went in. Digital receipts got forwarded to a dedicated email folder. The spreadsheet grew row by row, quietly, like interest compounding in reverse. Here is what Maya did not know during that terrible first year. Freelancers can deduct the employer equivalent half of self-employment tax directly from gross income. That single line would have saved her roughly $4,000. She also qualified for a home office deduction. 140 square feet of her apartment used exclusively for work, worth another $1,800. Her health insurance premiums, paid entirely out of pocket at $620 a month, were fully deductible as an adjustment to income. That totaled $7,440 per year she had never claimed. The following February, Maya carried her manila envelopes and her spreadsheet to her accountant's office. He flipped through the pages slowly. Then he looked up and said something she will never forget. "You overpaid by about $9,200 last year. We can amend your return." The refund check arrived 6 weeks later. $9,214 deposited into the same account that had been emptied by the original bill. But the real transformation was not the refund. It was the habit. Year 2, her deductions totaled $21,000. Home office, mileage at 67 cents per mile, software subscriptions, professional development courses, even a portion of her internet bill. Year 3, she incorporated as an S-Corp on her accountant's advice, paying herself a reasonable salary of $45,000 and taking the remaining $30,000 as distributions, legally avoiding self-employment tax on that portion entirely. Over 3 years of freelancing, Maya's kitchen island habit saved her $47,000 in legitimate, documented IRS-compliant deductions and structural tax savings. That is not an approximation. That is the number from her returns. Today it is raining again in Portland. Maya sits at the same island, eyes closed for just a moment before she opens the spreadsheet. The coffee is still black. The envelopes are still labeled. 7 minutes a day. The most profitable habit she has ever built. And it started with the worst tax bill of her life.